क्या Wait. Mhm. पता नहीं। अब आ गया। We're live now. Kuma,
Yeah.
we're live. Actually
Oh.
live YouTube. तो इसे मैं चालू कर सकता है? कर। Hi guys. Hi guys, good evening.
Hello, guys, and welcome back. Sorry for the delay.
And the issues, yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, without an issue, crowd control, esports doesn't flourish. That's what I think. What about you, Piyush?
Indeed. Sorry, Kuma. I was just setting up a lobby for the spectators.
Yeah. So we'll be having a scream session, a practice session, which will be live streaming to you right now. And in the meantime, if you have any questions regarding the announcement that we have made, or any queries regarding the tournament or a live update, you guys can, hit us on the comment down. I mean, comment in the comment section below. We're here to help you out. Plus, I hope,
Absolutely.
yeah. Plus, in the meantime, Piyush will be taking care of making the tourney. I mean, making a lobby.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So, in the meanwhile, guys, any questions that you have regarding the live stream so far? If anyone's missed the prizes or anything like that, just shoot at us while we get the lobby sorted. And Kuma, feel free to sing as well.
like, if I start singing, I feel like people will just start leaving though.
No. I'm sure they love your voice.
I wish some opposite gender
See,
said
Gautam is in love with you already.
that. Okay, so regarding the announcement, we made an announcement regarding the enhanced price pool, plus we made some information regarding the international tourneys that we have for you guys in the future, for the future. Plus, there'll be a lot of skin giveaways for the tournament, and some of the skins are actually exclusive and premium. I mean, some of you might already have it, some of you might not, and the best part is some of them you can't even buy it on the shop. It's premium, so we'll be giving all of that as well.
Absolutely. And so, just to tell you guys the exact prize pool, not sure if Kuma mentioned it, 10,000 vouchers for the team winning first position, 8,000 vouchers for second, and 6,000 vouchers for third.
Gautam, I fell. I don't think I'm gonna sing tonight, because if I do, I feel like half of the people will just leave, and it's gonna be so cringe. I mean, they call me a cringe god, and I don't want to cringe everybody out. But I want all of you guys to enjoy the stream that we have for you guys for tonight. I mean, Nitin, all of the CCE teams are registered under Crowd Control Esports. So if you come across any individual with CCE on their IGN, so they're a part of the Crowd Control Esports roster officially.
Awesome. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Chief, I hope we've answered yours.
Yep. I think we've covered most of it. And
FL,
then
please don't leave the stream. Kuma will sing for you soon.
yep. I mean, I'll sing in between, like when we're moving on and making another lobby. Like I'll definitely sing for you guys. But for now, like before we start off with the matches, if you have any questions regarding the updates and if you have missed on any information, feel free to ask. And Karan Roy, yeah, there will obviously be giveaways for viewers. If you're tuning in to our monsoon tournament, we'll be selecting some few lucky winners who will be getting exclusive skins. So be sure to check that out and be sure to spam during the tournament. And if you're lucky, you'll get a hold of that skin.
Absolutely. And FL, our Discord doesn't have a fan art section yet, but it will soon. And you can get in touch with our Discord moderators for that, Raghav Yadav and Devansh Chopra, or Scimitar and the Perfect, CC Perfect and CCC Scimitar now.
Mhm.
And apart from that, what else? So the skins are a surprise, Gotham VM. You'll get to know, but some of those skins cannot be obtained through vouchers.
Plus, Riploff, I don't think I'm gonna give you a skin because of the fact that you don't deserve it. uh, so you're not gonna get that skin. I'm sorry.
So free gaming, if they do such things on public forums, we'll definitely take the necessary action, because our players represent who we are, and we believe in non-toxicity.
Mhm.
However, the severity of the punishment would depend on the nature of the offense, and I'm sure our players are mature enough to understand what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done.
Yeah,
Any other?
and then Karan Roy, we will be hosting. I mean, in the future events, we will be hosting another solo competitions, right, Piyush?
Absolutely, more hero cups to come,
Mm-hmm.
more roster tryouts to come for you guys.
Yep. Because I feel like the server base doesn't. I mean, until unless you fight it out one on one with your champion, I don't think we can actually say he is the server best until you win the Hero Cup.
Right. And FL, yes, we can definitely upload guides. We are in fact working on a video series. We released 3 videos and more coming soon.
We will have a community forum where you can ask us any questions regarding the game, and we have a lot of good analysts on board with us. Plus, we have really good experts. I mean, in Arena Valor, who will be there to help you out. So we'll be making some PDF files regarding the stuff
Ah,
you should do. Plus, if you want to know more about the game, be sure to join the Arena Valor South Asia group in Facebook, as well as Crowd Control Esports in Facebook. Join the community group. Like, we always have discussions over there, and if there's any questions regarding the game or if you want to know the game better, we're always there to help you out, so be sure to join that.
absolutely. Star, we missed your question. Let me just scroll up and check for your question.
I mean, Utkar Sharma, the skins that we're going to be giving away, it's a secret as of now, but then if you have tuned into our stream, then you might have seen some snippets about it. So yeah, you have to be, how will I say, whenever this crowd control esport goes live, you have to be there to know about it, to know which all are the skins that will be there for the giveaway.
Sorry, I completely missed that, Kuma. I don't know what's wrong with my internet today. But yeah, go on, please.
No, I was talking to them about they wanted to know the premium skins, like what will be the
Oh
skins
yes,
available for the
absolutely.
giveaway. Yeah, so I was just telling them, like, you know, it's a secret. I mean, it's not a secret. You
You
might have
just have to
seen
be
snippets.
active. It can be at any time, any day. You just have to be active and supporting us. Like, share, and subscribe as much as you can. And we'll keep you posted on how to win the premium skin,
Yep.
which is one of the most expensive skins on the server.
And some skins you need to update it. I mean, you can't buy it. So yeah. But then moving forward to the game, and despite the game going on, if you guys have any more questions regarding anything, feel free to ask. So this is a match between CCE and Scimitar's team.
Indeed.
So
That's what we will call them since we don't know the names yet.
yep.
And on
I
the
mean,
casting teams, we'll also be joined by OG Ares or CCE Ares and CC Umbreon or Hades as we know him.
hmm
Uh, Very shortly, please bear with me while we get them online. Kuma, you can talk to the crowd in the meanwhile.
yep. I'll just keep them in the tent for now. And also, as you can see here, like this is a really typical ban for everyone. You can see Dirac, Kira getting banned off with Zip and Malok. I mean, Malok is one of those bans that I personally feel like should be banned entirely until he gets revamped or work. Because if you pick Malok, I mean, if you take Malok as a first pick, you can flex it everywhere. You can take it to the top lane, you can take it to DS, I mean DS lane or Abyssal lane, plus even you can flex on mid. So I feel like banning of Malok here it's a really good idea by them. And so they take it off. They take off Laville as the first pick. And I'm not surprised as well. And we see an insta lock on Gaffney and Payne. I mean, as you guys have, if you guys are following APL and all, you must have seen the most used champion is Gaffney till now because of his high burst in mid late game. If he gets two item power spike, then oh, she's a beast.
I hope that wasn't an expletive.
Huh?
I hope that wasn't an expletive.
No, 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 no. And see, the best part about Payne getting picked off here is like he can either flex it in the jungle or either he can go mid lane. And Payne not being, I mean, Payne being available, it just makes it obvious for them to pick. Like, Utkarsh Sharma, like, I have nothing to say though. Karan Roy, this custom is actually a scrim, a practice match for CCE team against other teams from the community. So at the moment, I don't think you can play this custom game with them because this is actually a practice, a scrim session, and we want to showcase how CCE is evolving with the community as well. You guys are seeing it firsthand. Some of them you might know them from game. Some of them you might have played them in rank or met them in classic. And as a player, we all learn something new every day.
Right. And Karan, also to your other question that players are solo and not finding teams. So, guys, you'll have to make a little bit of effort. We've made the team finder channel for you on Discord. We've made the community group for you. We made the Facebook groups for you. You're gonna have to put in the effort and just ask around, looking
Yep.
for a team. That's how all early teams are formed. And then the teams change, the players change. You evolve as teams. You find friends. You build bonds. That's
Yeah,
how
exactly.
a MOBA team is formed.
And the best part about mobile games is that once you form a bond, like it's unbreakable. Like for example, my guild, no, call us Jinx Horde. I guess most of you know about it. We have been going strong since season one of Arena of Valor India, and then we still play together. Like we stopped playing tourneys because we can't connect because of work, college issues. But then we always come together to play the game. So that's how you meet people.
True that. And we have our next caster, Ash or Umbreon, CC Umbreon, with us.
Oh wait, when did Ash change his name? Hello,
That's
I
Ash.
guess I told you about it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you just did.
yeah.
And then, guys, if you don't know, Ash, formerly known as Hades, he was one of the best offlaner that India had to offer, and now he shifted to marksman because for him conquering and becoming the best at every lane is his ambition. So right now he's flexing his skills on the abyssal lane. Plus,
No,
he's
no.
one of yeah. Plus, he's one of the most. I mean, so to say, he's one of the best analysts that we have, like that our server has to offer because he breaks down everything to digestible bites for everyone to understand. Even for me, when I'm always playing with Ash, like I learn a lot, and I hopefully you guys will learn something from him as well, because this guy is just too good, man. Like I'm not
Mm.
overpraising you, I'm not putting you in a pedestal, but that's the
Okay, so Jay said best Tara. I would agree to that. I am
truth.
definitely the best Tara. Alright, so talking about the picks and bans. Mm, Lava first pick, pretty common. I guess to see Lava first pick, you can even flex it in jungle. So a
Yep.
lot of teams have been focusing Lava, especially on Indian server.
I mean, personally for
Cathany,
me, Laville on jungle, like my support needs to babysit me till I'm level 4 because early game, like the clearance is not that good compared to other junglers, right?
mm, it's pretty decent. It's not the best, but it's pretty decent. But the entire point, if you're going marksman jungle, is not for the early game. You are
Mm-hmm.
probably going to do damage from the
Mid,
mid game.
mid,
So
mid game, yeah.
you need to give away the early abyssals. You don't need to contest them too hard. You can give them away, but if you can easily secure them, then just go for it.
So this is a pretty really stacked team. We have Tain, Ras, Laville, Omen, and Murat, and you can see here Pain flexing off his skin. He's actually a
Yeah,
self-program, one of the best Murad user, but I feel like the OG pen from EXD is better.
you mean pain, the original
Yeah,
pain.
yeah, the OG pain.
Pain, yeah, the OG pain was definitely better, but ever since he came back, he hasn't really made any plays. We have been
Yep.
against him for a while, but
Hmm.
it wasn't that good. Okay, so there's a Crixie. Hmm.
I mean, this is one of the first time that I've seen a Crixie being pulled off.
Crixie is actually situational, but
Hmm.
she's pretty strong. If you know how to land your knockouts,
Hmm.
you know which target to focus. You are probably going to do a lot of damage. There is Pain, Jungle, Lumber, mm, Hyena. Okay, so Jax, he plays a really good Yenna. I have been
Hmm.
against him in ranks. He's really good on that pick. And Yenna is honestly really good. You know, on Pizers, on competitors, they usually ban out Yenna or they usually ban out Florentino and Victor. These three are like such good picks in this like
I mean, I will admit Florentino is a really, really good pick. Like, and it's actually hard to pull him off. But if you can, then you're just gonna 1v9 most of the time. Like, if you're ahead in goal.
yeah, Florentino's amazing. Okay, so Cathany went for Purify. Um, not so sure about that,
I mean,
but
I don't think you can purify Omen's ulti. Yes.
no, you cannot purify on
Yeah.
his ult. I mean, if you are into Purify and then he ults you, I don't think so you get ulted at that time. But
Oh, okay.
if you
Like if
get
I.
ulted and then
Mhm.
you use it, yeah. But I guess the only true ults in this game are from Alistair and from Arum. You cannot purify them.
I actually like how they're starting off. How they're actually starting this game off from the red team. They just cleared the
Oh,
entire wave, and then as you can see, perfect is poked down
mm,
by a lot,
yeah,
and
but
then
then the positioning from Caffeine was already bad. There was a
Hmm.
Raz waiting for her in the bush. Lumber should have been there, but then she pretty much face checked the bush. So
And
yeah,
so
I
with
guess
that,
they're just gonna feed the caffeine. They
mhm,
going mid. I would have invaded the small camp at this point. Just get that out, and even the vision bird.
I feel like they're gonna funnel everything into Caffney this match because Caffney, even even you're a Caffney main. I mean, you have used a lot of Caffney, and in the mid game, he's just too scary after two power spike. I mean, two item power spike. Once she
Um,
gets that, once her creeps comes out, you know,
yeah, after you get that four critical items, like the tier one, you are
mhm,
gonna do a lot of damage. But then one thing I see is the laners trying to clear the lane with Caffeine with their S1 in the start without having any critical chance. So it's faster to do it with your basics in the start. Just focus on your basics. And then after you get those four items, try to land poke with those four with your S1 and then get back to your basics. So that's how she should be played. A lot of people I see are just too focused about her lasers.
the amount of damage Caffney is doing despite
So Chaplin gets the first kill right there. And that's not required. Like Perfect's trying to go back in just to launch some pokes and happening, and then that's not good. If you're already outnumbered, you're a level below your enemy. You just go back. You just stay calm under your tower and just farm. Caffeine is landing heavy pokes on them now. Hmm.
Yena just 1v1s and kills Omen right there. I don't know whether Omen was lagging or not, but the red team has pulled on a post. I guess Omen was lagging maybe, or I don't know, but then the red team has called up for a post.
Hmm. Yeah. I guess the stream's delayed for me, right?
Yep, you're
Yeah.
delayed by a little bit because of the fact that you are not in the lobby.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So right now they're Perfect was overextending and they tried to punish him, but then he gets away. Like, that's one of the best thing about Russ because of his mobility.
Yeah, Wrath is pretty good. I mean, if you are able to use your knockouts, you're able to use your abilities. You can even use them through the wall.
Hmm.
You can escape. So you really need to master that if you're playing Wrath.
So Pen, the blue team just got melted right there, and that was a really good secure of Abyssal by Pain. But then I don't think that was worth it because they're way behind on goals so much. But at least they can take off the Abyssal home.
So this is one point about Caffeine and Pay. If they're ahead in game, they can just
Hmm.
snowball you pretty hard. So you really need to just sit back in your towers and farm. One thing, the blue team doesn't really have a really good siege comp,
Hmm.
so it's gonna be really hard if the enemies are pressuring high towers.
And as you can see here, they have Cafney already has 3K goal, whereas Lando is sitting on 1.8. So that's going to be a really huge problem.
Yeah, Charlie is the problem. They're just contesting weird fights for now, camping the bushes to just kill a person, or from the fight they had near the abyssal. They
Hmm.
should have just let that go. Just just stay under your tower and farm if you're behind. Just don't keep fighting or poking.
So they're gonna gank on Yena, but then Yena works perfectly fine. And the rotation for the red team came out perfectly. Well, I mean they did their homework, and you can see them pulling it off. Whereas Laville is still. I feel like Kafni can easily take down this tower right now because Laville is in mid lane. He throws out an ultimate to delay it, but then he misses it by a little bit.
Mm. Cassidy went for a pretty weird build though. She went for Slicks first.
Yeah, and instead of Shanti, like I would prefer Shanti. I mean, I would prefer to go for Shanti first.
Yeah, I prefer Clays. Mm, I guess if she just went Slicks for resistance, I'd really just go for Gilded Greaves. I won't really rely from the resistance that I get from this Slicks thing.
And Omen is gonna get caught out right here for overextending. I mean, they had no turret right there, and there was no need for him to stay there because of the fact that they saw them in the river and they had vision over them. But then instead of going back, he got a little bit greedy for farm, and then he paid with his life right there. I mean, what I've noticed in most of the game out here is that player generally die because of overextending, like not knowing when to back off or not knowing when to stop farming.
One thing that I feel is most of the Murad users, they
Hmm.
are just really cocky, in my opinion. They will just do anything to go in, to land that ult, and just come back to the same place, I mean, back to that minion, get back stacks from there, and get back in. It works when you're ahead. But
Yeah,
for example, right now, he's still trying to do that. You don't want to do that
I mean,
because
yep.
enemies have more vision control than you do. So if you're stacking from that one minion, enemies can literally go back there and kill you.
Plus
So
they have plus they have champions like Pain who can literally reach like with his
catch you off
ultimate.
guard, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And also Kafni is way ahead in farm, and Kafni can just one shot some few champions right here.
Mm, I guess the game's pretty much over, to
Hmm.
be honest. Until unless someone makes amazing face, so you need to look out. I'm just waiting for that grass and that Laville to get fed for now. If these two get ahead or get back in form, maybe they can make some good plays. But Murat for now, I don't think so. He was nerfed, and
Yep.
after since he's not that good. So let's see if the Laville and the grass can make some plays.
I mean, this game is already over by now because they're just overextending. Like instead of giving out the turret, they're just diving in and taking reckless fight, for which they're getting punished.
Um, yeah, now they just need to secure that one mid-ground tower. If they even give that away, just to land a few pokes on enemies, they probably open up their entire jungle. So for me, if I have to rate the importance of towers from Abyssal, DS, or Mid, for me,
Hmm.
Mid's the most important
Yep.
tower, especially the first one. It just opens up your entire jungle if you give that away. Then is the Abyssal lane, of course, because that frees your Abyssal laner. And at the last, it's DS because anyways, he's just gonna split fish it and just gonna take it down at some point of time.
Pain is actually lending his ulti, but then because he's so far behind right now on gold that he deals no damage at all.
Sure.
You can see him spamming his, I mean, going in with his S1, then using his ulti, but then the health bar just doesn't go down.
They're quite behind in gold.
So this is gonna be a free Dark Slayer, and if oh, that is interesting. So the red team has called for a pause. Well, they're taking the Dark Slayer, and Murad just went in right now, and Dark Slayer is just one punish away. So I don't know when the match resumes. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really curious about this. The red team call out for a pause, Murat, and the Darkslayer lane is stacked with the red team. And we're gonna be back 3, 2, 1, and let's see if this is gonna be a steal from Murat. And no, he actually pays his life for that. Kafni was able to secure the Darkslayer. I mean, she has tons of damage right now.
Mm, she does. I mean, she's quite ahead in gold now, right?
Yep. She has 9k goal right now. And they released the Abyssal Dragon with a huge minion wave coming in mid lane. So this is gonna be a easy tower. Plus the waves in bot lane, I mean in top lane are getting pushed. Pain is just gonna easily melt that tower down. So I guess this will be GG.
It's pretty much easy. If Cassidy and Pain gets fed, it's something you need to be really scared of. Also, I
Hmm.
mean, you cannot look down on a Trixie, honestly. Trixie is a mid. She does a lot of damage. She does an AoE damage, and that hurts. That hurts a lot.
That hurts a lot. Yeah, true. Plus with that
Yeah,
knock up, with the CC she has, like it's just so hard to reach her as well.
yeah. So if the Trixie is really good with her knockups, and she's able to land the knockups when Murat's trying to come in and poke her, she'd
Hmm.
instantly kill Murat, rather Murat killing her. So that's one place where I feel Trixie is a good pick. She has a lot of damage. Especially Barrett's is not a go-to item on Trixie, but I guess you can go Barrett against the comp that is heavily physical damage based.
So that's it. That's the end of the game with Scimitar's team coming up on top. I mean, they've done their textbook plays, their rotations were perfect, they had perfect river control, and CCE team, I mean, perfect team, they were just overextending and they were getting punished.
वेल हेलो
Yep.
गाइस, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि आप लोग अरीना ऑफ वैलर में इंटरेस्टेड हैं। यहाँ पे मैं आपको बताऊँ
We have 3 games right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. If they win this one, of course.
Yeah, I mean, if CCE team wins, then we'll have a third round, but I don't see that happening. I mean, they actually need to focus on their game and, they need to really focus on communication as well, and especially river control. Like, we have seen very nice river control.
Yeah, once I mean they just a newly formed team, so I'd at least give it to them that they're trying to sink in,
Hmm.
form rotations, get comfortable with your ally picks. So I guess they'll probably find peace in a few days. They should because a big tourney is coming up and then everyone wants to win.
Anyway, I shared with you the lobby ID. You can check it out on your WhatsApp, and we'll get
Yeah,
ready for the next match.
I'm done. Are we live right now?
Actually, we shouldn't be. But what are your thoughts going into the next game? Like, what are the changes that they should make? Do you think they lost it from the pick and ban itself, or like, the team just didn't play out as they originally planned? Because
Mm,
instantly, like, they ban out Malloc and then they first pick Laville, so instantly they pick Payne and Kafni together. Like, they didn't even hesitate. They didn't even wait 3 seconds on it. As soon as Laville was picked, they instantly went on to pick Kafni and Payne.
I mean, I guess they were too comfortable with those picks, but I would honestly go for a caffeine right away. But I'd still hold off on to a pain, maybe.
Because Payne can actually flex. I mean, he can either go jungle or he can go mid lane,
I mean, if
depending
they
on.
have that in their mind that they could even flex pain in mid lane and pain in jungle, then it's beautiful. But if they just wanted to go pain jungle, I honestly want as my team. we like to counter draft. We like to counter our jungle to theirs so that we have an edge over them. So I hope they actually draft well this time. The draft wasn't as bad as it looks. I mean, as they made it seem, but it was a good draft. But they messed up the rotations. They messed up the visions. They messed up the team fights. They were taking over aggressive team fights. They were. I guess they just wanted to put a show on the stream. This is where they mess it up.
So apparently, I guess we'll have to wait for a few more minutes because Scimitar's team, the jungler, he's having high ping issues right now. So we're not so sure whether they'll continue with the stream or not.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
So we're not live right now, or we
no,
are.
I mean we are. In the meantime, we can discuss about like what is your, I mean, about your journey so far in crowd control esports. Like how has it been so far?
It's
Like
been
are you?
great. I mean, the environment is pretty friendly and everyone's pretty helpful.
Mhm.
So that's about it. Okay, so I hope there's one more match. I really want to see them coming back, and if we can
Mhm.
have the third match too. So that's the beauty I like about best of three. So after the first match, if you win the second match, it's more satisfying just winning the first match. So I mean, there's a sense of comeback. It just pumps you up that you're still